Yeah.
Apologizing for his pop-off. He's getting there. He's getting there. And every Falcon, every true Falcon's least favorite matchup, I swear. Because it's just like right there, you see 2 hits and immediately one of them is ready for death.
Oh yeah.
It's not a fun time as a Falcon, honestly.
As much of a bad time it can be with this Ditto, it is also possibly the most fun Ditto.
I would say as
a
spectator, yes, but when you're playing it, like as a Falcon who constantly has people want to prove themselves against his Falcon, it's really not fun.
Alright.
Because essentially it just boils down to, are they going to dash grab you, or are they going to dash attack you, or occasionally are they going to throw out any aerial?
And you know they're not going to air dodge.
Yeah.
You know they're not going to do that.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, sometimes it happens.
Like,
you know, get out of that up air string, but
being a
you off
masochist,
stage.
Being a masochist, I was a Falcon main since Pro, so I've been on this character since day one, and even I get caught on some pretty suspect air dodges.
Yeah. Anyways, he's gonna find that back air. We're gonna be
Pretty
even again.
Game. Yeah. I would not be surprised, no matter which way this goes, if we see a counter pick from N-Tarps after this, just because his pockets run so deep, he can definitely...
Almost finding that, that up air string.
I was really hoping to see something come from that up tilt on the platform.
Yeah.
But he tried to run off instead of drop through, which sort of wasted a few too many frames. And that is probably my least favorite thing as a Falcon. When you're like, oh yeah, I can just up air the ledge, keep myself safe. Oh no,
I really
bad
can't.
things have happened. But it's gonna be game 1 to Shampoo, and there's perfect to Diddy.
Alright.
Alright, so
I guess it's
our hot breaking news is that he was playing Diddy on Siz's stream last night.
Fresh from the TO himself.
Yeah. Pretty crispy, according to Firebro.
He even got that jab.
Some really great follow-ups and resets coming in, and this can
good
be,
edge cancel.
This can be a tough matchup for Falcon because Diddy, while not as obnoxiously short as say like Pikachu or Kirby or anything like that, he's still short enough that it's very hard to get your up airs, which are your main open up tool.
Yeah.
And
the up air string's really really easy to attack on, easy free damage.
Having a good item game can carry you a lot in this matchup though, because if you can either call out the banana throws by catching it, or just sort of be able to catch it off shield while not being too punishable, then you can use it to take all that Diddy stage control and convert it into Falcon follow-ups, which is not a fun mix.
Shampoo's gotta be really careful as he's in a down tilt set.
Yeah.
Whether it's down smash or up smash.
It's very easy for Diddy to just sort of run away on Falcon because it's easy to lock him down on ledge, and it's very easy to just sort of hang back with that banana, and Falcon just, you shield a back air, you banana him, you shield a dash attack, you banana him. It's just, it can really just not be a good time, but catching him with the up air there. Essentially, Falcon's best opening in this matchup is finding a grab, which comes from sort of just kind of reading where Diddy's in. Okay. I was gonna say.
Caught in that jab, so he couldn't run off and down air.
Yeah.
N-Tarps still hanging on to this lead pretty convincingly.
Yeah. Something I saw from Shampoo earlier in a ledge situation was N-Tarps was setting up what's classically known as the Diddy Fortress, which is banana right next to ledge and Diddy at that perfect spacing to shoot the pop gun right along it. And generally what you want to do there is you want to try and use your aerial grab button to grab either the banana or a peanut, and just sort of use that to fight your way back on stage, because when you grab something in the air with the grab button, you are able to pretty much immediately act after it, so you can do the double jump and not be in quite as vulnerable a position as if you just air dodge to catch the banana every time.
Just looking for that air dodge read right there.
Great weave to avoid the down smash.
Excellent movement coming out from Shampoo, but he's still got to find that kill. He's at max rage.
Punishing getting 2 good calls on the Diddy side B. Great. I really agree with that.
Great side B option right there.
Chased that down perfectly. He caught the one normal monkey flip, caught him doing the reverse on another, and then just sort of he threatened to up air him again, but instead chased him down. Oh, that's going to be a jump off, but he'll be able to do that. And good DI on the down tilt.
Off ledge is really hard for
I like
Diddy
that pivot grab.
To follow up with that down tilt.
Yeah, I really like the pivot grab in response to that fair there, because if he had gotten a normal grab, it would have led to maybe a combo and not much else, but he instead turned it into a ledge situation, but wasn't able to get the capitalization he needed, and that's going to be N-Tarps bringing it 1-1 pretty convincingly.
A couple of situations that Shampoo could have probably racked on a couple more percent and scared N-Tarps a little bit, but
this is definitely, then again, this is coming from B, who plays one of the less rushdown styles of Falcon, but I personally try to approach this matchup very patiently, just sort of stay kind of within that item toss range, but
kind of hover around the ledge maybe a little bit.
Just sort of keep in a distance, not really approach until I've got a good call. And speaking of good calls, he used that dash attack to both grab the peanut popcorn and then grab her dash attack and Tarps through it.
So bring it to Battlefield. So I guess you play Falcon. How do you feel on the Battlefield pick?
I would imagine it's probably to keep the banana off the ground at all times and just sort of give Falcon a few more venues to get in. But because Falcon, I would argue, I'd say they both have the same like platform pressure because they've each got that command grab mix up.
Yeah.
So Falcon, you've got your up airs.
Ooh, Shampoo was looking for that. He was looking for it. He did it all last game. Game before, he wanted it.
Yeah, and it's definitely not easy to find against such a short character. So.
Absolutely not. Ooh, good coverage with the peanut.
Alright, up air to catch it.
Alright.
The patented Shampoo lag.
Yeah. He even said himself it was good.
Yeah.
I heard him.
The sportsmanship.
Yeah.
A lot of rolls. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm seeing mostly aerials to catch the banana, which in a lot of cases the Diddy actually kind of wants you to do.
Yeah.
It's sort of like when a Pac-Man wants you to hit his fire hydrant, because it's like you tunnel vision on just, throwing out those moves to catch it, that you don't really think about the punish window afterwards that Diddy is all over. So that's why I'm talking about using that grab button to catch it with no lag, because then you can sort of mix up some more options out of it. You can grab the banana, instantly throw it down, or you can just air dodge through it and do a little more than just sort of leave yourself open.
Really, really close. Game 3 here.
Yeah, definitely.
Shampoo looking at a really good disadvantage right now, but he brings it back to neutral. So.
Up air knee is definitely maybe at this point it's a little too late.
I think it might be.
Yeah, but still, Falcon's got so many high knockback tools. He's got so many ways to take advantage of
He's still
rage.
got his side B.
Yeah. Once he gets Diddy to 90, maybe 95 on this stage, max rage side B very well could take it, but I'm not sure how much I would really.
As you say it, he gets to 95. Ooh, off-edge pressure. Wow.
That'll do it. Good stuff to Shampoo.
Winner is Captain Falcon.
Great way to close out that set for Shampoo.
Let's get Kuma, you're on stream.
Alright, looks like we're getting Dread Fighter versus Kuma. I can't say I've seen Dread Fighter all that much. Who does he usually play?
He is, as far as I can tell, a solo Cloud.
Solo Cloud?
Yeah,
All right.
I haven't. He's going to be starting at UMA soon, and even though I don't go there, that's where the main scene out where I live is. So I'm pretty familiar with those guys, and I haven't played him much yet, but I'm sure, you know, once the fall comes around, I'll learn if he's got anything deeper into his roster.
Yeah.
But I've fought him once in bracket, he went Cloud, and that's about it. Aside from some Kex of friendlies, which featured Wario Dittos.
Wario Dittos.
Yeah.
Alright. Can't say that's very common. Alright, looks like we're doing some kind of button check.
Or we are making a very clear point about where we think the meta should go.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Looking like a JV3 already.
Dread just blown back.
Yeah, no, he's too shook. He can't even move. Well, might as well take this opportunity to shamelessly plug. If you like this stream, if you like the commentary, if you like this tournament, go watch GSS.
If you like Skyward.
If you like Nick Penta wearing a pink shirt, you go ahead.
Go to Shine.
Oh yeah, please, please go to Shine if you're watching this. Yeah, yeah, I was already on stream at Shine. Larry, Lur, and Mars. What a way to open up my doubles competitive season.
I assume it was a close set.
Yeah, no, we definitely took it to game 3 last hit. My Corin and my friend Nuge's Lucas. Oh yeah, really beefed him up.
Oh, I'm sure you guys did.
Swift 2. Shh. We don't talk about it.
It's alright, if you whisper soft enough,
If you want to see it yourself, you can totally look it up, but that's okay.
Alright, here's the takeaway. I don't know about this set because I haven't seen it in any clip compilations, so at least that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad. You know,
And sometimes again,
they were looking for the cheese, but they couldn't find it. He just kept running away.
Mars definitely won to live and die by cheese.
Yeah.
The one time I've had to fight him in bracket, the only stock I took was because I got sent high, and he was just trying to do some shenanigans with flip kick, and I just called it out with a Randy Bear.
Alright, well, Dread Fighter versus Kuma.
Sonic Bears and Spring edge guard definitely thorn in Dread's side.
Yeah.
Ooh, just outside of the space for that grab.
Good back air.
Good patience to try and get something off the ledge, but a little too early on the back air. Spring sort of cutting Dread off and trying to pick up after the down air.
Trying to figure out what kind of Cloud Dread Fighter is, you know.
Dread almost trying to burn his limit there.
Was he looking for that up BK?
I think he was trying to, yeah, do the Charizard special.
Yeah.
Where it's just, I think you're not going to be able to get this, so I'm going to go for a very powerful rebound.
Great forward tilt.
Yeah.
Coming out from Dread.
If Dread could take this, this would be a hell of a week for him.
Yeah.
He's already got wins on Ling, Grassy. Definitely one making his drives.
Yeah.
He's won everybody, sorry.
In the hearts.
Except
heart
for
of his locals, for sure.
Except for Jeans, because Jeans has to be in the direct aftermath of the Ooh, great cross up there.
Street Fighter looking really solid with his play right now.
Yeah. Ooh, going for the hard read to seal it out. Kuma,
You know what?
missing
He
his
is.
dash to get
He's
it.
able to.
Yeah.
He's able to. He's.
Ooh,
Ooh.
okay.
Trying to
It's
call him
always
out.
dangerous against Sonic because he's perfectly willing to take that smash trade.
Absolutely.
But Kuma very near to kill percent and still not taking the stop. There it is.
Alright. Oh no.
You know what that might have been? That might have been the limit coming in clutch to make it a little heavier.
That bear will seal it. But hey, you never know. Sonic can get that rude spring to up B on you.
Sonic is a character that is very good at not getting hit and very good at getting a
It's
lot
one
of
of those-
damage when he gets hit.
I like to think he's one of those comeback characters.
Charge
He had charged it a bit more.
or maybe started it a bit later.
Yeah.
That could have been one of those cases where you think you know when they gotta get there, but they just barely eke it out. Going for the up throw, maybe looking for a juggle situation.
Maybe. Oh, but he's gonna seal it out with that back air.
Great catch.
Pretty sure that was perfectly spaced too.
Yeah,
So
it
excellent.
looks like
catch
he
on
caught Kuma the very frame he dropped shield.
it. Yeah.
Maybe a little too antsy to try and punish him after it.
Alright, going to Smashville again.
There's a lot of honor in this menu.
Yeah.
I guess that's to be expected by one run by Mr.
Some say at this
Honesty.
locals, you always start at Smashville.
It was a great air dodge for Kuma to get down because he got it out just in time to avoid the up tilt, and he was
Yeah.
able to drift away to where Dread Fighter couldn't punish him for it. Back here, just a little too slow to catch him on reaction. But Kuma still keeping a lead.
Looks like he adapted pretty well from game one.
Yeah,
Not getting caught by all these aerials and just playing safe.
but Dread doing a good job trying to bring it back.
Oh yeah.
Very good accuracy, I'd say, from him, because I'm not seeing him throw too many hitboxes, but what hitboxes he's throwing are definitely doing what he needs them to.
Yeah. Wow. Excellent catch. I'll take it, but we'll definitely have to burn limits.
I couldn't quite tell what that was the startup animation for.
Good catch. Very good.
Cloud, unfortunately, just not really able to do much from there. Just sort of has to...
Almost kind of surprised he didn't just go for the spring, but I guess he really just didn't want to gimp him. He wanted to.
Yeah, once
Slug him out of
Cloud
there.
is forced to up B, it's definitely much easier to window to hit than most 2 frames with the F smash.
Yeah.
It was kind of a situation where Cloud really had no option but to
Just recover low.
go through all his memories as he saw his life flash before his eyes. And I don't agree with that dash attack because it put him exactly at less than percent.
Yeah.
But maybe one so dreadful as this fighter can turn it into a curse. Kuma not overextending after the up
Yeah,
air.
not choosing to trampoline all the way up.
Yeah, could have been a very dangerous situation to get up aired by Cloud, so
Even just getting hit by like a neutral air, just kind of losing that stage control.
kind of questioning why Kuma, after he forced Dread into a tech situation on the platform, he immediately decided to run off, and it looked like he was trying to get a back air off it, but I would have thought, especially with Sonic's speed, just sort of stand there outside, get up attack range, and just sort of try to wait and react. Get something really close to the blast zone.
Yeah.
Dread stealing out that first stock, getting some good cloud damage.
Yeah,
Good back air, but just outside the spacing to get the grab.
Sonic doesn't seem like one of those characters you can really abuse your auto cancel down air from Cloud.
Yeah.
Just because of the speed. Just because Sonic's fast. It wants to go faster.
Especially when the Sonic has a lead and he
Yeah.
really doesn't need to try and press for a
Exactly.
opening.
You don't want to don't want to approach with a dare campy
Yeah,
or Sonic.
especially with the power of that back air.
Oh yeah. Which, speaking of back air, will take game 2.
So, still a respectable game. Not,
Yeah, it looked really good for Kuma at first, but
yeah.
it ended up being really high percent for both characters.
It looked at first to be a case of Kuma got his head about him and he knew what he needed to do for the rest of the set, but
Yeah.
then Dread sort of got the counter adaptation coming in, so we'll see how this game goes on Lilac.
On Lilac, please.
So I'm not very proficient in either of these characters, so I'm not entirely sure why the stage pick.
Yeah, I feel like it benefits Sonic more than it benefits Cloud, just because of the tilt.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I feel like you always have to have limit on this stage.
Dread just sort of getting the blender going though.
Yeah. Yeah, of these two characters, I definitely play,
You know what he might be looking for? I would imagine that if Kuma's not paying super close attention to the tilt, it might mess with his dare auto cancels out of spring. But at the same time, that could also happen to Dread with his auto cancel dares, so.
absolutely.
Ooh, burning it a little too instant.
Rider wants to use the trampoline.
Yeah, he's done with these party games and just wants to play some good old
Smash Brothers. Yeah, see, there's nothing really Cloud can really do there.
I liked the idea that Dread went for though, because
Yeah.
I could see he went for the up B, probably to try and catch Kuma out
Catch him
there
out.
and get the stock trade.
But at the very same, no, I really feel like Lilac doesn't really work in his favor.
Yeah.
But still close. Sonic's in death percent. He's definitely not out yet after watching that game 1.
Oh my god. That was,
yeah, look at that.
That was just amazing.
Great catch. Really good play.
There must have just been like a sort of, I'm going to charge limit, but oh, I'm so close to limit that this is now going to be a reaction bait.
Yeah. Still close. Cloud with a low rage on him. No, I was just about to say, not seeing a lot of up airs, but Sonic's on his ledges.
Yeah.
But he can definitely abuse it. There we go.
I'm wondering if Dread is going to opt for the I'm confident in outplaying you for the rest of the game, or if he's going to look for that one hard read.
Yeah.
And that might have been Lilac coming to bite him a bit, because maybe the tilt forced him to burn limit there. I didn't quite catch where it was going at the time.
He does recover though.
Good spacing on the up B to let the sword deal with the spring point. And Dread just taking stage control. Baits out a bear, gets a punish. Good dash.
Yeah.
Knew that Kuma would be wanting to drop off the platform there.
And wow. Great conversion off of that.
Little well played set from everybody.
Yeah.
A bit of a mini pop off from Kuma. I feel like that's probably a side effect of fighting Dread.
So Kuma advancing past winner semis. Here. Yeah, I really haven't faced many of these people, so Craftus, what is his special craft?
Defeats.
Defeats, okay.
The feats and the fists.
So I can sense a Zelda pick here.
Yep, that's the way to what place is he on NEPR? That's the way to be top 10 in this region. Just pick Zelda.
I feel that. That forward air
Yeah.
can carry you really.
Oh yeah. As a Falcon main, I'm jealous of it. It does 1% more.
What, to the knee?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Knees 19, toes
That's
are 20.
just a slap to the face.
Yeah.
What's
But
wrong with Sakurai, dude?
I'm gonna call him out. He's a fraud.
I think it hits harder in most degrees, too.
I think it kills quicker, yeah. And I guess the upside slash downside, maybe,
Yeah.
is that Falcon isn't restricted to a knee in every direction when he's in the air.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's nice to have some hitboxes that, while not quite as pretty to look at, are a lot nicer to use in neutral.
Alright, now what is Craftus's main? I did see him on the PR, I just didn't
He is a Sonic main.
Oh, so he is okay, so we have another Sonic here in Winter Semis.
Shampoo going hit.
I know, okay, I saw him practicing it earlier though. I'm not sure, I don't really care for it in this matchup.
Yeah, because
personally,
Pit isn't very fast. He doesn't have amazing frame data.
I mean, that's the thing, he's the most honest character in the game.
Yeah, like,
he doesn't have a overpowered anything.
Yeah.
It's just Pit.
Is this confidence or
it might
hubris?
be. Maybe he just feels it's better versus the Sonic. Nevertheless, I do appreciate Shampoo. I won't count him out.
I appreciate the pick. I
don't like the choice.
Oh
but
my god, I was expecting a forward throw.
That's what I was thinking. Oh.
Maybe that's what he was going for with the jab to confirm into it.
Yeah. But smash fell flat.
Yeah, Pit not really with many playmakers.
Yeah.
His best strengths in that regard are, well, for normal Pit, it's really kind of just his forward smash being one of the fastest in the game, if not the fastest.
Yeah.
And it's definitely powerful and very good at covering, and Shampoo.
You know, we've had actually a good showing for Pit in this tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, but Maverick.
Oh yeah.
2-0'd by a Dutch Pit player.
Really?
Yep. It was off screen, but I was witness. It was crazy what happened. Oh. I felt that.
I felt
really
the
hard.
foot weighing down on the top of my head.
Yeah. Ready to carry me up to the heavens, but Shampoo escaping that.
Escaping by his
Shampoo
holy
even
lore.
with a red name now to signify just how close he was to death.
And let's see. The thing
Kuma.
I'm just thinking, like,
He's looking
because
at
what I like
himself.
about this matchup is Falcon is that, you know, I'm not as fast as Sonic, but I'm still pretty fast. So,
Yeah, you can
know,
definitely you're able to punish those.
you've got that good burst speed once you get into that range where you can call out Sonic on either spin dashing or canceling the shield.
I feel like an up air would have killed right there. I'm not a Sonic expert. I just feel it. I felt it.
Yeah, I agree. But,
Excellent air dodge read either way.
yeah, great
But,
chase down. Sonic back air, I would imagine, is really good for dealing with Pit's up B.
Oh yeah.
Because the main strength to Pit's up B is how much leniency he has in delaying and throwing off your timing. And the Sonic back air just lasts so long, and it does not get much weaker. So, as long as you can just relatively call out the up B, you're in pretty good shape to get the kill. And Shampoo bringing out Falcon. I don't know how much I agree with him trying to counterattack Craftus after getting forward air there. I would think either go for the tech or just jump away, reset neutral, but not jump over to get it back here.
Yeah. But good to see this Falcon. Yeah, I'm gonna want to ask him after the set what he was going for would be. Wow. That was.
Sometimes the game just decides you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
It sucks, but
yeah, I've certainly felt like I should have gotten some more jank forward air.
So Falcon side B is really scary in this matchup because it's just so easy for Sonic to catch.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't get the perfect like vertical alignment on it, because then instead of snapping to the ledge, you just sort of hover there for a second. You're just absolute fist pain. And there's that last impactor coming in.
Spring coming out.
He recognized he gave him the blessing, and he just immediately had to wipe that out.
Oh yeah.
Going
Craft is looking to take this and give us 2 Sonics.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I'm not really looking forward to a double Sonic matchup. Oh, okay. Well, just get him out of there.
Falcon back throw, definitely one of the more boards went on the platform.
I mean, when you're 20 units from the plat zone, everything's a bit borked up.
Especially that rapid jab.
Oh yeah.
But I don't imagine we'll be seeing that killing.
I'm a bit doubtful on it.
One of the unfortunate things about this matchup, Sonic having invincibility for a good portion of his up B, your really only shot
okay,
at
still snaps.
your only real shot at edge guarding him is